your girl Bad Jolie. Welcome back to my channel, Positive V Raw. Y'all like my earrings? They're jellyfish and they glow in the dark. Like if it's in the sun for a while, it glows in the dark. I know these are a little outrageous, but I love novelty earrings. Anyway, before we get started with today's video, I wanted to show you my glass. I designed glasses, wine glasses, shot glasses, water bottles, wine and liquor bottles too. I'm working on adding that to my Etsy shop, but I'm going to leave the link below. Isn't it so pretty? Like, imagine having a girls' night and you just pull out your glass like, hey girls, what's up? Think I'm like, girl, where you got that from? I got it from Bad Jolie. Check her out. Also, I make my own lip gloss. It's called Rejuvenation by Jolie. Isn't it luxurious? Imagine being at a party and pulling this out. Girls gonna be like, where you got that from? That shit is fire. And you're gonna be like, I got that from Bad Jolie on Etsy. This shit is fire. Ow. All right, so today we are going to be talking about raising your self-esteem. What is self-esteem? Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. We need to stop allowing other people to validate how we feel about ourselves. That is not okay. You know how you feel about yourself and don't let nobody else make you feel anything less than. And if you're not feeling good about yourself, you already know what I'm about to say. Meditate and say your affirmations and speak life into yourself and mean that shit, okay? That's what I do. I used to fake be positive and fake, I won't say I was fake positive, but I was fake happy sometimes. I would, you know how there's a lot of people out there that's like depressed and they, not saying that this was me, but you see these comedians or these people who always seem happy all the time, like that dancer from the Ellen show, always happy, and deep down inside they have issues going on. So I had stuff going on, never suicidal, but I had stuff going on. I was a happy person, but I was also needed to work on my self-esteem. You have to imagine yourself like an Easter egg. Not yourself, but people sometimes are like an Easter egg candy. On the outside, it looks solid. But on the inside, where you eat it, it's completely empty inside. That's how a lot of celebrities are. They can easily be broken by the opinions of people in the media, like these radio stations, these gossip shows and stuff like that. And when you work on your self-esteem, you're not shakeable. You have to be solid. Solid as a rock. Nah, but seriously, you have to be solid within who you are. A lot of people are just confident because of attention that they get from other people. Like, so if you're a woman and you're constantly getting attention from men, that can't be the only reason why you feel confident and you have self-esteem. You have to know within yourself that I'm a confident person and I am who I say I am, and it don't matter, and I don't give a shit who say what about me. As long as you know you're a solid person and you have good intentions and you have a good heart, you can't allow the words and actions of other people to determine how you feel about you. Because why you be thinking celebrities and so many people like that be killing themselves? Their self-esteem or something is going on in their life that needs to be worked on. Just like in the last video, we talked about self-concept. You need to work on yourself and figure out what's going on. Seek therapy if necessary. Your family needs you. We don't have time to be planning funerals for people who are depressed and sad when there's help. There's literally help everywhere. Talk to a friend, talk to a therapist, talk to a pastor, talk to somebody who you love and respect. Seek therapy, meditate. If you can't afford therapy, I promise you meditation works. And I know I'll speak about this in every video, and I'm going to speak about it in every video coming up, because This is what I am. I'm a mindset coach, I'm a meditation coach, and I'm a manifestation coach. You can create what it is you want to be and what you want to be. But if it's deep rooted and you're feeling super depressed and meditation is not helping, seek help. You have to have an internal sense of self-worth. You cannot let what other people say shake you or break you, okay? A lot of this comes from childhood trauma, or not having our parents not affirm to us as children. You have to affirm into your children, speak life into your children. Have your children start saying positive affirmations now, because these kids in school are ruthless and bully kids and make them feel like they're worth nothing, and it starts inside the home. You have to teach your children their worth from a young age so that they cannot be broken and they grow up to be strong, solid individuals. We need to give our children a sense of identity, a sense of self-love, a sense of confidence and security within themselves. And if you didn't get that as a child, now that you know better, you need to do better. Speak life into yourself and speak life into your children, because it's very important on their upbringing and the adults that they turn out to be later on in life. Because we are raising the children of the future, and there are so many people out here who are clearly not raising their children to be decent human beings. And we need to raise decent human beings who love themselves and have self-esteem through the fucking roof. And if they have that self-esteem going through the roof, these other children who raised to be disrespectful and don't listen to other people and talk shit and try to make other people feel bad about themselves, that won't be your child, because your child already knows who the hell they are. And while we're on this topic, when you get mad at your children, don't talk down to them. Learn to control your emotions. I'm doing a video on that too. Learn to control your emotions. Don't call your children stupid. Don't talk nasty to your children, because if they learn to accept that from a parent, imagine the type of partner they're going to grow up to be with. They're going to grow up thinking that, oh, my mom talked to me like that, so it's not that bad. Or my dad used to tell me shut up all the time, or I was dumb, or I was stupid, or I wasn't going nowhere in life, or just saying dumb shit when you get mad. Learn how to talk to your kids with respect. You can be upset at your children and speak to them with a level of respect. Learn how to communicate with your children, angry or not. This is where the meditation comes in, because you will find that inner peace and you won't be so reactive as you would be without it. Especially if you're a person with a temper and stuff like that, you'll know how to talk to people. It just naturally comes. Trust me. Because I was one of those people who didn't know how to talk to people. My mouth, I was just having a conversation with my friend Ingrid about this, about how far I've come, because my mouth was crazy. Like, it was ridiculous. I don't talk to people like that anymore. I have a lot more respect for myself and a lot more respect for other people. Also, lack of attention towards your children will leave a void within them. And trust and believe, if they can't fill that void with you, they're going to find somewhere else to fill that void. And it's probably 9 times out of 10 going to be negatively. They're going to find a way to fill that void in a negative way from a negative person, and then they're going to grow up. You have the power right now to teach your children right from wrong, and to give them the love and attention that they need, so they don't have to go to outside sources to feel like they have a void to fill. And sometimes, I understand, you can raise your children right and they end up making bad decisions for themselves, but at least they have that solid foundation that they can always come back to. You know what I'm saying? People make mistakes, but sometimes they come back. This is how it was, they go through a phase, but sometimes that's all it is a phase. So get a hold of your children before the world gets a hold of them, because this world is not a friendly place. Lay down a solid foundation so your children don't have to work on their self-esteem later on in life. Because working on yourself is not easy. And I know we all make mistakes and we always have to continuously work on ourselves. But if you start off with a strong foundation and you know who you are growing up as a child, you won't have to seek validation from anyone else. No one. Because how can you have other people telling your children who they are when you supposed to be doing that? Samsung does not have the power to tell Apple what kind of products they could sell, what kind of phones they could sell, because they didn't make them. You are the parents. Instill this stuff into your children now. You can't find your value in people, places, and things or careers. Your self-esteem comes from within. It comes from knowing who you are. It comes from self-love. This is why I always talk about speaking life into yourself. You can't get your self-worth from outside sources. You have to get it from you. And if you didn't get it from your parents, this is why I say make sure you instill it into your children and work on yourself. Do those affirmations. I am blessed. I am healthy. I am abundant. I am happy. I love myself. Self-love is the best love. If you don't love yourself and you can't pour into yourself, you can't pour into nobody else. If you can't love yourself, you end up being with someone or being around people that will lead you to a damn dead end, and then end up regretting it. And sometimes you make mistakes that you just can't come back from. When you have self-esteem, you know how to make better decisions for yourself. You just know better. You do better because you know better. You know what I'm saying? And having a low self-worth can cause you to be a person that you don't have to be. It could cause you to make bad decisions, because why not? When you have self-worth, you're more cautious of the decisions that you make, because you know every decision you make is a step forward towards the future. You could choose a good one or you can choose a bad one. You like the little lips at the bottom? Isn't that cute? Self-esteem is extremely important because it reflects on your self-image. It literally impacts your whole life. How you see yourself is how other people will see you. You can't go out in life wanting to be somebody and you don't have that self-esteem that you're supposed to have. How you act and how you respect yourself is how others gonna take you. So how do you expect other people to take you seriously if you're not taking yourself seriously? So don't allow yourself to give other people power to tell you who you are. Validate yourself. Nobody can validate you but yourself. Don't give people that power over you. Validation comes from within and nowhere else. I'm going to link some self-love meditations in the description box, along with my aesthesia. And make sure you get your lip gloss, because my lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be the main character in your life. And like we say on this channel, like a camera, we take negatives to develop. Bye.